Hello, thanks for clicking on to the Friday edition of Vogan's European Outlook. It's the 5th of June, and yep, we do have a gale force area of low pressure now pushing in from the North Sea across the north of Scotland. We are going to be talking about 60 mile an hour winds along the coast, potentially 100 miles an hour over the tops of the Cairngorms. So you're talking over 4,000 feet, of course. But we are going to see unseasonably strong winds. As well as that, we are going to also see some fairly fresh conditions, especially an exposure of that northerly wind over the next few days. Now, the area of low pressure, as you can see, is not moving in off the Atlantic. It's moving westwards, and it's deepening as it does so. So it's pulling in cold air from the north. So as well as the strong winds, the heavy rain, we are also going to be seeing snowfall over the tops of the Cairngorms, for example. So while we've got the worst conditions, the worst winds, we're also going to see snowfall across the tops as well. So unseasonably cool, unseasonably stormy conditions across the Cairngorms of Scotland, with the presence of this area of low pressure. But and of course we are going to see some pretty widespread heavy rain across Scotland. That will be pushing its way down across the very dry areas of England and Wales as well. But it will be in a more showery nature, unfortunately. We're not going to see the same soaking across England and Wales as we will across Scotland. So that area of low pressure then kind of runs down the eastern side of the UK over the course of the first half of the weekend. So during Saturday, notice here we've got a nice area of high pressure to the north, the west of the UK, area of low pressure, fairly compact area of low pressure, in fact, across the southern half of the North Sea. If only we've seen this, of course, during the winter time, and we have that northerly feed of winds. So as we skip through, folks, don't panic too much about the concept of this stormy weather, because it isn't necessarily a sign of things to come yet anyway. Because what we're going to see is this area of high pressure over to the west of the UK will eventually start to rebuild back over the UK. We've got a frontal system riding the top of that high that will push across the northern half of the UK, bringing unsettled cool conditions here. But as we go further south, warmer, sunnier, southwesterly winds, and what we will see is that area of high pressure, once that front pushes through, becomes much more established, and this will take us through a good chunk of the rest of June. In fact, we're going to have disturbed weather taking a focus more across France, southern half of the UK, high pressure always closer to the northern half of the UK. That's it for today. Hope you have a great day. Bye for now.